is Friday. We're not at work. South Florida, BMP, bringing Real Teal out for the first debut at an actual race. No more testing. We've done all the testing. We got a little bit of data to work with, changed some things in the tunes, but we're going to go throw down in the stick shift class. We got here, went through tech, found out that we needed a 3-piece suit and a sign off on some licensing, NHRA licensing. News to us because we've been racing here for years. But with the help of Doug Cook, Motion Raceworks, they're going to help us out and sign off on it. So we're actually going to make our passes so we can run fast and they not kick us out. Why? Because we're trying to get our license. We got 31 jets, and then we got 35 jets, and then we got 41 jets. So all we've done is 31 jets. Got plenty of data on it. We're going to see what it'll do out in this Florida heat. But once we get the tune dialed in, we're going to start bumping it up to the big jets. And once we get the big jets in it, we're going to see if we can try to get it back in the 7s. It's going to be a long shot in this heat, but we're going to try. I just want to give a little bit of a shout out to G-Force. G-Force really hooked us up last Friday night, so a week ago. We broke the tooth on the cluster shaft. Called G-Force Monday morning. They got us one with a new gear set for that one cluster shaft. They overnighted it to us and we got it on Tuesday. Got it in the car, and here we are. Hell of a turnaround. Them guys really know what they're doing. They take care of their people. Midday, first test pass. Track is really greasy right now, so we're gonna leave at 3,500 on a single bottle. So we made that first shakedown pass, and the nitro's supposed to arm at 3,800. So, and we set the RPM at 3,500 launch. No biggie, just a small boo-boo. We can reset all that kind of stuff. We're just gonna go ahead and make one motor pass, just 2-step. Probably run a 9 if we can, and just get another time slip for the NHRA license. We're gonna bump it up to 5,000, throw some power at the clutch. We got no nitrous on it. Gotta love a small block Ford. Just basic Windsor combo. Going out of there running 9s with a stick. That's not bad. Anyway, it's just kind of like a mild 60 foot. I bet you that was probably like a 1.4. And just kind of labored off the line. Probably could have threw 500 more at it and have been happy. But hey man, A to B at 983. Wasn't a bad run.
Not for NA.
Nah. I think we could have threw about 500 more at it. It'd been right.
RPM?
Oh yeah.
1,000.
1,000?
Here's a 159.60.
Oh, I was way off. I thought it was probably going to be somewhere in the 1.4s.
No, look.
Oh, look here.
I mean, for having no timing in it at all,
Yeah.
it's only got 30 degrees of timing in it.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
can stay another 8.
6 more degrees of time in this thing and probably wake it up. And that fuel is not good for what we're doing with it either.
That's not bad though. I mean, A to B pass.
Good little NA car.
We're going to run 10.0 class.
You could.
Yeah, you can.
Leave soft.
First official outing?
First official outing.
Yeah.
See how it does.
Yeah.
We got a pretty stout crowd here.
Yeah.
Definitely the underdog. But it's a little that stick shift. You never know.
Little nitrous car amongst a bunch of turbos.
Yeah, it is a bunch of turbos. So.
Yeah.
I make my own air.
Go to Harbor Freight, get a drill in some bits. So
I'm chilling out some jets.
go ahead and put the big jets in it. There's our little nitrous board right there. Fogger kit. Putting 41 jets in it.
You talking to me?
Talking to the people, man.
People.
Yeah. It's 500 in gas. Before, it's 31 jets, which is about 35 a cylinder, 35 horse a cylinder, and it's about 280 in gas, which is what we just ran the last pass. Now you can chop down that time a little bit by chopping the 60 foot, but you know, it's not going to be good enough to compete with all these 7-second guys out here. So we're going to put some big pills in it. Okay, so we threw 500 in it. And some things that need to change with the cars. One, you got to change your suspension. It's going to work the suspension a lot more, so you need to tighten everything up. We shortened up the front travel, so because this tune, we got as much ramp as we can kind of get in it. I mean, we can probably go further, but it just make it lazy, and like, you know, we're trying to get the short track down, so we don't want to make it too lazy. So we ended up putting like a 1.1 second ramp in it. So it'll start off at like, I think like 35% or something like that, and then ramp it all in 100 in 1.1 seconds. So we're probably gonna cut like a low 1.2. But our goal is to keep the front end down. So if we get the front end down, that'll be great. Because the thing is, it's on a progressive system. Once you take off, it's progressing the nitrous. Well, let's say you start to pick up the wheels and you set it down, okay? And then you go to get back in it. Well, now it's not progressing anymore because you're already gone and the timer's already out. So when you put your foot down, it's going to give you all 500 again and not progress it again. So it'll power wheel you up. So the way you have to remedy that, if you do stand it up on the back tires or on the bumper, you're going to have to click second gear. If you start to feel it go up, click second gear and load it and bring it back down. It's the only way we can do it. So we got Snot Rocket, driven by Brent LaSalle, and then we got Mullet, driven by Garrett Mitchell, aka Quincy McFarland. So they're going to be going heads up and Q2, and we're going to see how this plans out. I'm pulling for Brett. But so we got small little mod motor versus big block Chevy. Which wins? Let's go. Nitrous is just not coming on. We gotta look at the log and see what's off. So sitting here looking at the logs, long story short, there's the nitrous arms off the dash, and there was like a couple wires hanging a little bit low on the underneath the kick panel. So when Heath went to go kick the clutch or whatever, it pulled it or snagged the wire, and so it shut the dash off. So it just didn't arm the nitrous. Wish I had a more fancy story that's more extravagant, but that's essentially what happened. So if they run another qualifying pass, we're going to try to run the same tune up and see what it does. Morning guys, Saturday. They are running classes at 9 a.m. this morning. They already ran the 28 guys, and They're just called up stick shift. They flipped the run orders from yesterday, so the faster cars are going to take more advantage of the cooler air and the cooler track. So, as you can hear, it went A to B. Yesterday, all those faster cars were in the middle of the day, so the track was greasy, and we were just knocking the tires left and right. So everybody had to turn it way down and couldn't really pour the juice to it. So we got the 500 kit still in it. We're going to go out there and run it. We fixed the dash issue last night, so everything should turn on and go. So one way to find out, get on the track. 807, not bad. Kind of gets them closer in the board, but I mean, we're still on the low end of the spectrum here. But we're gonna fix something in that two-step. It shouldn't fall that many RPMs. So just go ahead, make a change, and then I guess we'll go back out this afternoon. Been a long, hot afternoon, and finally called stick shift. We are the last in the class, which is kind of a good thing because it's cooled down, the track is going to be better, and we can get spicy with the tune-up on it. The tune-up we got in it, it might go to 7 this time. There was a couple parameters we had to change around, and a couple little mishaps. That was a 7-second pass last time, but we're probably going to go to 7 this time. You calling it now?
Calling it now?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to call this one. We're just going to see what it does.
Yeah? I think it'll go a 96.
I want it to go at least what it went.
Yeah.
We'll see. If the track will hold it. I need to spray. We'll see.
All the good stuff.
What's
your bottle pressure at?
1,000.
Nah, we can bleed it down.
Yeah, I'll bleed it down. No, I just, I don't know.
Work on it.
Go figure out where they want me. 806, not bad. Not what I wanted, but hey, A to B. So, sport some RPM so they get that 60 foot down, along with that short track. I want to choke these so bad. Went back, looked at the logs, looked at everything, couldn't figure out why they run at the same time. We added more to it and we got better air. And then somebody posted up on Facebook a photo of me pulling the chute way before the finish line. So it'll win a 7 that pass. He's been chewed, and we will make right on this. It will go 7 next pass. It's time to repent of your sins and confess. I called it out before anybody even posted it.
I told you when I walked back up, I said, I think I pulled the chute too early.
Yeah.
It felt like I was a lot closer.
I want to choke you so bad on
It's
camera
okay.
right now.
It's all right. I'll redeem myself.
You better.
Against John Rogers.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
now you got a hotter tune, so.
Yeah, well, not hot enough. You got another kit we can put on the car?
We can jack the bottle pressure probably way up there and hope for the best.
You watch nitrous just pour down the cylinders.
Just.
It's all right. We're going to do fine.
So for round 2, we got John Rogers, and he's fast, really fast, like low 7. And so we're kind of the underdog in this one. Upload the tune, launch 4150. The nitrous has been ramped in, kind of radical, so it's got like a 0.75. So we're starting off at 36% and then ramping it in to 0.75 and on 500 kit. So we're gonna see. Hopefully it's a 7. If he doesn't pull the chute, it's a 7. I hope.
Antes diciendo la presión, ahorita.
Heath,
Yo.
what'd you learn? You don't know?
I learned a lot.
Yeah.
I've also forgotten a lot since then.
Yeah. Well. So how was the first outing? In your,
Very good.
yeah.
Very, very good outing. We'll mull over some of the data, look at some of the mistakes I made, and try to correct. And we'll be at streetcar bragging rights in about 3 weeks.
Well, now you got a personal best of like what, 806.
806.
It's not bad. It's
On
pretty
the parachute.
on the parachute.
Yeah, it's on the parachute.
Yeah, we gotta work on that. So,
We'll try for sevens in Carolina at the House of Hook here in a couple weeks.
awesome. So we didn't get a 7. We didn't set the world on fire, but we did rekindle a flame. Real Teal is back on the quarter mile, back in the South. People love it, love seeing it. We got our flames back. And then, you know, we plan on traveling quite a bit with this car. We're gonna go to streetcar bragging rights in a couple weeks and then bring it back up to its stomping grounds. So I think the future for the car is we're gonna clean up some tuning on it. We're gonna refine our driving, and I promise you this thing is gonna go 7 again. So I think we can make it a consistent 780 car if we try. So without further ado, we'll see you on the next one.